Hi, welcome back to Woodchuck Creations. I'm Chuck, and today I'm going to build a workstation for my Kreg pocket hole machine. I have the Kreg Foreman pocket hole machine, and it works great, but the problem I've had is I never had a specific place in the shop that it was set up. I just had to always just move it around and hook it up to a shop vac on the floor or on sawhorses. So today I am going to make a workstation for the Kreg Foreman pocket hole machine. If you look underneath, you'll see that it does have a reservoir here that hooks up to a hose. So I'm going to integrate a dust collection system into that, which is going to be automated as well. I have these two cabinets that I brought from a previous location where I was working out of my garage, and they fit well in this little alcove, and I used to have my trash can sitting here. But I'm going to mount a shelf for the Kreg Foreman to sit on, and I have this extra shop vac here, and I'm going to have it hooked up to the bottom of the Kreg Foreman. First step is to figure out what the height of this is so I can recess the shelf down below the tabletops. Right at 7.5 inches. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer that 7.5 inches onto a couple pieces of scrap. We're going to cut these down over here at the miter saw. I'm going to use these spacers that I just cut to measure down from the top. I have the shelf supports in place, and now I need to cut the shelf. Since this is such a wide span for this MDF, I think I'm going to take it out and put some supports across here. I'm going to put this shelf in place here, and then I'm going to take this piece of trim and put it on the front. Now what we have to do is figure out the dust collection situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unhook this hose from the port in the back and cut a hole in the center of this that will lead down to the shop vac. I got this set up in place. The problem is I did not notice that my electrical outlet is right where this handle needs to be. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take the jigsaw and just cut this hole over a little bit and shift it over to the left. Let's try this again. That will work. The hose that I have for the shop vac is not the same as the hose for the pocket hole machine. So I need some kind of an adapter to make them fit together. What you'll find is in a lot of dust collection accessories, the diameters on different fittings do not match up. Some measure from the inner diameter and some measure outer diameter. So a 2.5 is not always the same as another 2.5. So I'll put this on here. This is just too big, but I think I can make it fit. Don't think this is going anywhere, but I'm going to put a clamp on it. We will hook this one up here. Works. So it could very well be done at this point. I could just reach down here, turn the shop vac on, put my boards across, and drill the pocket holes. But to alleviate having to do that, I am going to install this device, which you plug in the vacuum and the tool into this. And when you turn on the tool, the vacuum will start automatically. I will put a link to one of these down in the description. This is a really old one, but there's a bunch of new ones out, and I'll put one of those down there for you to check out. So I'm going to plug this in right here. You take your tool, goes right into here. The vacuum will plug into here. So the shop vac is turned on, but it will not come on until I press the power button on the tool. The shop vac will stay on for a couple seconds after you let go of the power on the tool, so therefore it's not turning on and off every time you let go of the button. So here it is, all finished. Now I have the dust collection set up. I will probably eventually paint this and add a front cover just to kind of hide the shop vac, but I need to figure out how I'm going to access it when I have that on. But I am pretty happy with how this turned out. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thanks for watching. Well, that didn't work. It helps if you have nails in the nail gun. Holds much better with nails. Now we have the shelf supports in space. You can see it right. Now we have the shelf supports in place. And cut a hole. You need to go down there.
I could see it, but sure.